Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Blascular Beast MC here, and or B&W Cup, since that's the channel that this is going up on. And yeah, if you hear anything in the background, I'm gonna just go ahead and say that that's my dishwasher going, because my mom's doing the dishes right now. So yeah. But anyways, today we are here at Michigan International Speedway, starting on the outside of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and starting right behind Hutch Strickland. And hopefully this race will be exciting. Technically I know what happens because it's pre-recorded. I'm just narrating over like a mouse. Anyways, but I'm just act like I'm actually talking while I'm recording this. So hopefully this race is gonna be exciting. So yeah, here we are. We're doing the parade lap, and yeah, there's Terry Labonte up there. I don't really see who's on the pole. I think that's Ward Burton up there, but I'm pretty sure it is. So yep, Rooney. Should be exciting. Oops, what'd I do? What? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, sorry. Oh, I see what I did now. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm all good. Never mind. I got confused about something for a second that I did. Okay, wow, okay. So, I'm just messing with the things on Movie Maker, which is what I'm recording this on. So, anyways, so yeah, like I said, in the opening parade lap, pace car's about to pull down on the pit road, starting right behind Hutch Strickland, as I said. Starting on the outside, Earnhardt Jr. And if you can't tell, I got a new paint scheme. Probably should have been able to tell. It's a number 12 MB&A Pontiac. So here we go. Pace car pulls off and we are about to go green flag racing at Michigan. So right here, I decided to fall back from Hutch Strickland because I was hoping that I would get the inside line to fall back a bit, and then I would get some space. And then I spun the tires a bit, which completely messed that plan up. So yeah, plus they didn't even leave an opening for me in the first place, so right here I saw Dave Blaney coming up a bit, and it scared me so bad because I thought he was about to come up and put me in the wall or just wreck both of us. Right there I had to let off the gas a bit, actually a lot, and right there again, just to make sure I didn't hit the wall off of two. Then I still got close to hitting it, as you can see. And then right there I got the run off the corner. I didn't really want that run, but I kind of took it anyways, and then right there I was just being a complete idiot, and I took it 3 wide, and I tried to clear them, so I drove it into the corner way too hard, and I ended up just hitting Hutch Strickland, and then that got us loose. I got into the wall. Then when I got off the wall, I got close to spinning out, so then I just had to turn myself back into the wall again to make sure I didn't spin out. So right here, Kevin Harvick's to my inside. We completed lap 1. I cleared Kevin Harvick. Right here, I'm just gotta focus on my marks, and then bang, Kevin Harvick's right back under me. But luckily, I'm always pretty fast in turn 1. But then right there, I got on the gas a little bit late because I didn't want to go up and put myself in the wall off of 2 because my car was really tight off of 2. So Kevin Harvick took that spot from me. I think that was Mike Skinner in my mirror. I think. Well, I forgot I have a car set on, so these are different drivers and some different cars, so I don't remember exactly who that is in this one, but yeah, Mike Skinner drives the old 31 Lowe's car that he drove back in 2001, because I had the 2001 car set, which is why Kevin Harvick has that car. So anyways, I think that's completed lap 2, so this is a 20 lap race, so it should take a little bit, but I figured that would give me time just to get settled and then possibly get up to the front and turn. And this track is just so wide, and the computer just gets so close to the wall off the turns. It just leaves so much room for you to try and pass them there, which is how I was able to get to the inside of Kevin Harvick. Then I had to brake a bit there so I didn't run into Jeff Gordon and wreck both of us. Then I got a little bit tight. Kevin Harvick got back on my outside. He got a run off the corner, but then I got a run off the corner better than his. So I was able to get that spot right back from him, and then we got all cleared right about here. So yeah, and if you guys can barely hear my voice, I'm sorry. I have, for some reason, Bandicam decided to record the sound too, so that just completely messed this up. So hopefully it's not too loud and you can actually hear my voice. So right here we got under Jeff Gordon. You'd think he would have gotten the run on the outside since he was on the outside. You'd think he would have gotten the run off the corner, but nope. So right here, entering turn 3, I'm just trying to be smooth right here, getting on the gas, kind of late, trying not to, get tight, because my car was pretty tight throughout this race, which, the tight car just sucks, especially at a track where you have to let off the gas, and then your tires get worn pretty fast. I'm pretty sure by lap, 7, my tires were already worn to the point where I should have started braking a bit, but I just decided to let off the gas a bit earlier, just so I could carry more speed through the corner. So right here, I'm catching up to, I believe that's Dave Blaney, as I got into the wall there with my tight car, which I probably could have saved it off that one by turning a little bit harder off the corner, but at the same time I didn't want to accidentally spin myself by turning too hard. So right here I tried to make the pass on the outside, but it just didn't work because I had to let off the gas a bit more, else I would have just slid right up into the wall. So left turn 4 here, coming across the start finish line. I believe this is now lap 5, so I think we've completed 4 laps at this point. Something like that. So right here I'm just trying to get past Dave Blaney. I was a lot faster than the computers entering the corner, but down the straightaway we were normally about the same speed, and then right here, wheel hop! Dang, that, like, when that first happened, that scared me so bad. And then right here you're gonna see I took a look at the replay a couple times, but that was pretty cool. Like, this is why I wanted to look at the replay, because I thought that was pretty cool. So right here, entering turn 1, I'm gaining on him. I was trying to stay as low as I could without trying not to run into him, and then bang, just wheel hops right there. Like, when I hit him, I didn't know that I actually wheel hopped. I just thought that it knocked me a little bit, like got me a little bit loose, but then I actually wheel hopped, and I was like, what? So right here you see, he got a run, and then I got a run, and then bang! So I thought that was pretty cool. And then right here I'm gonna look at the rear of Dave Blaney's car. So you can actually watch my wheel hop, I guess you could say. Right here, bang! Look at that, it goes right into there. And that was so cool. When I took a look at that camera, oh my god, that was so cool. So right here I tried to look at it from the helicopter view, but it wasn't really that exciting to watch from there. So, but that was pretty cool though. See, you can't really see it there, but anyways, here we go. Back to racing, going down the backstretch. I didn't lose too much momentum, and it didn't really cause me that much damage. So that was perfectly fine. I'm glad that in this game they don't really simulate tire rubs, or else I would have been in big trouble right here, because that would have knocked my fender right into my tire. So right here we got under Dave Blaney, and then at this point we're pretty much cleared, but I just decided to stay on the bottom for a little bit just in case, and then obviously we're clear now. So entering turn 1, now I'm trying to catch Dale Jr., I think that is up there. So I do have a really fast car, it's just tight. So as you can see, off turn 2, I smashed the wall. So right here, 14 laps to go. We've completed 6 laps. We're in 9th position, I think that said. So yeah, we're doing pretty good here, especially after that start. Ugh, that was bad. So here we go. Getting close to the wall off turn 4, because that's where you pretty much want to be. You want to get close to the wall to get the best run off the corner as possible, like using the banking. So I love racing the outside. Like, that is my place. Like, if you ever see me racing at Atlanta or Texas or any place like that, like, I'm pretty much always racing the outside. Okay, not when my tires are fresh, but once my tires start to get worn, that's where I go, just to make, just like, you know, to keep the motor like going, you know, keep it healthy, and like, you know, just like, I mean, the tire's already worn, so if I ride the bottom, I'm just gonna have to go way slower, so you might as well ride the top. Plus you get the run off the corner, so yeah. But Michigan's not really an up-high track, at least not in this game. Like, in real life, yeah, it is. It's pretty multi-groove, but in this game, no, it's just, it's not the place to be. Right there, you can see I was a little bit higher than I wanted to be, so kind of wore my tires out a little bit trying to get to the bottom, and then I ended up going into the wall anyways. My car was just so tight, like I'm pretty sure almost every single lap I hit the wall. And I recorded this last night, which actually by the time I upload this video, yeah, I don't really know when I'm gonna upload this video, but Friday night, 4/17/2015, that was the date. I recorded about 4 different races. And you'll see the Chicagoland race, which is going to be the last race out of the 4. Off turn 4, it was just harsh. Like, I just could not keep it off the wall. Like, I would hit it almost every time. But the thing was, I just kept on getting great runs off the corner anyways. So, yeah, and wow, that was loud. My dishwasher. My throat's starting to hurt. So, right here you can see my tires. They feel a lot more worn than they look when you look at that. I mean, like, at this point, I was, like, as you can see, I got down to, like, 145 when, on, like, the first lap, I was only getting down to, like, 153 or something like that. So, but, right here, I was noticing that the computers were doing the exact same thing that I was off of turn 4. They were getting right up against that wall and then just sliding a little bit further down. So, right here, I'm quickly gaining on Dale, and then right there I had to cut the video real quick because Bandicam has a limit. It can only record for like 10 minutes at a time, so I cut the video right there just to restart it, refresh it to make sure, at least the unregistered Bandicam, which is also why there's that watermark at the top of the screen. So, but anyways, off turn 4 I wasn't really that tight. Well, it's actually, it's just, excuse me, it's just the fact that turn 4 is just so wide. Excuse me again. So right there, completed another lap, and look at this, we're going 200 miles per hour going into turn 1. That's fast. I mean, like, whew, just think about it real quick. Go-karts can only go like 70 miles per hour, maybe, something like that. And then if you watch one of those fly by you, I mean, that's pretty fast itself. These things are going like over twice that speed. Like, I mean, that's fast. So, anyways, here we go. I got a little bit tight through into turn 3 that time. I'm just trying to keep it off the wall here, and I couldn't quite do it. So right there I got a little bit loose, so I had to turn back to the right to make sure I didn't spin out, but, it's all good, all good. So, when I was practicing, I was, like, the default setup at Michigan is just so tight. Like, it's not even funny. No, my bad, it's so loose. Like, I'm not kidding. I couldn't even get out the pits without spinning out, so I had to bump the track bar down, bump the wedge up just a smidge, and, like, I had to mess with the camber a little bit to, like, because once I got out there, the car was just driving a little bit funny, so I had to mess with the camber a little bit. But then I decided just to put it back the regular way because I'm Michigan. I mean, with long straightaways like that, you don't want the car, like, turning to the left by itself. Because, I mean, if you're trying to race side by side with somebody and you're going that long down the straightaway, it's not really going to help you very much. So, right here, we're right on Dale's bumper. But I got on the gas a little bit late just to make sure I didn't hit the wall and lose all that ground that I just made. So right here we got a good run off of turn 2, and I used the slingshot move. I made a big mistake here. I drove it in way too hard. I used a smidge brake, and it just wasn't enough. And I just got right back on the gas here because I knew I was going to hit the wall no matter what. So, and then Dale just got back past me, and you saw how much I was turning the steering wheel. That just ate up the last of my tires. So from this point on, it just seemed almost impossible to drive, and it sucked. So if you hear my mouse clicking, I'm just messing with the settings again. But so right here, coming off of turn 2, I'm just trying to catch back up to Dale, but my tires are just pretty much gone now. You'll see at the end of the race. You'll see at the end of the race that my right front was, oh my god. I mean, it was bad enough seeing it just a smidge down. You can see right there it was pretty worn. That was really worn, actually. But at the end of the race, oh my god, it was down in the yellow, and I could tell I could barely drive the dang car. And at this point, it just got worse and worse, and I just kept losing ground on Dale. Oh, no, okay, I was slowly gaining on him, but it wasn't even close to fast enough to catch him by the end of the race, so... my biggest concern at this point is trying not to get passed from behind or wrecking my car out by still hitting the wall, and I think that said like 9 to go. I can't really see because on Windows Movie Maker, when you're narrating over a video, they just have it in a small little tiny window that's, I'd say, like 3 inches by 2, like it's tiny. So it's something like that. So I can barely see like little stuff. Like I can barely see my miles per hour. Like I have to squint really hard. And 200. So I'm still able to go 200 in turn 1, but it's just a lot harder to drive through the corner. And right there, when I was turning that much, oh my god, my tires just left. And then right there, I got out of turn 2 pretty well. I got a good run. So right here, going down the back straight into turn 3. Still trying to just catch Dale, because I at least want to get that position, but my tires are just getting so worn at this point. It's just so hard to drive the car. Still getting right up against that wall, though. I think I'm getting a lot closer than the computers, and you saw right there I kind of paused the video for a second again, just to reset it again, which I didn't really need to, because it was only like 4 minutes, but it felt like a lot longer than that having to drive this car. So here we go out of turn 2, and turn 2 was just my bad spot. Like I just hit the wall almost every time. Like, I rarely kept it off the wall. And then right there, I kept it off the wall, but then I just messed it up again after that. So, into turn 3 we go. See, you can see I'm gaining on Dale, but through turns 3 and 4, at least this time, I just got way too tight. Like, whenever I got close to him, I just overdrove the corners. It was so annoying. So right here, I think that says 7 to go. So I think there's like 6 to go right now. Something like that. It's either 6 or 5. I can't really see it, so since there's such small of a window. And then right there, I'm catching Dale again, but my tires are just getting so worn. You'll see, like I said, at the end of the race, like that tiny little, like, less than a centimeter, like, used up tire, that was bad enough. White flag. Okay, so never mind, that was 2 laps to go, or 3. Oh yeah, the lap counter got messed up, so it said 1 to go right there, but I guess it got glitched and started using the leaders or something. So here we go, white flag, last lap. Obviously I'm not going to catch a Dale. At this point I'm just trying not to make a mistake so I can at least get this top 10. But like I was saying, you saw that little, like, less than a centimeter of used up tire earlier. Like, that was bad enough. And then you'll see, once I'm, like, pulling into pit road, after the race is over, you'll see, like, it sucked. It was in the yellow, it was like halfway gone. Like, I mean, it was bad enough that less than a centimeter, but then when it's halfway gone, you just can barely drive the car. And you can see right here, so right here, coming out of turn 4, and yeah, that's the end of the race. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished 8th, and then I ended up not being able to catch him again, and I finished 9th. So top 10, I'll take it. Considering the fact that I'm not even running for the championship because I'm not doing championship mode, I just keep doing single races and recording them. So yeah, 9th place, I'll take it. I wanted to get at least a top 5 in this race, but I couldn't quite do that. So, but it's all good. So right here, I'm just pulling back around. I'm gonna pull into the pits. You see that right there. Okay, never mind. It wasn't halfway gone, but still, that, I mean, like I said earlier, I mean, the less than a centimeter, that was bad enough. And then that, ugh, oh my god, so hard to drive. So here we go. I'm just lucky I wasn't at like Martinsville or Bristol. Whew, that would have sucked. So there's Dave Blaney right behind me. He ran into my back bumper. And then I forgot that the speed limit was 55. I thought it was 45, so I slowed down a little too much. But it doesn't matter. It's not like we were even in the middle of the race anyways. So, yep. So, I pull into my pit, and then right here, I just want to take a look at the replay of when I tried to pass Dale, but I kind of overdrove the corner a bit. That sucked. But, right here, I just want to take a look at that replay, see, like, what it looked like from a TV perspective. So here I'm just going back in laps, because I didn't know exactly when it was, so I'm just looking around. So yeah, right there I just got so tight, and you can see the throttle that I'm doing. I'm getting on and off, and it sucked. So right here, I'm gaining on him. I think, yeah, this is the one, I'm pretty sure, yeah, no, never mind. It was this lap. So here we go. I'm right on the back bumper, and then here we go. This is when I pulled out from under him. And then just take a look at the ideal racing line. You're supposed to let off there, but I let off here. So I way overdrove. Then you can see I'm using a smidge amount of brake, and then right there I just got back on the gas because I knew I was going to hit the wall no matter what. So yeah, and then he just got back past me, and then trying to turn to not hit the wall, I just used up the last of my tires, and that was really it. So Ricky Rudd ikes out win at Michigan. So Ricky Rudd won. We got 9th. I'll take it. So thank you guys for watching. I should have the next race coming out soon. I forgot exactly where it was, but we'll see. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.